Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep the Woodford batch proof going. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another edition of AM Whiskey. That's Aaron, and I'm Mark. And today we've got the 2024 Woodford Reserve Masters Collection batch proof coming at you at 121.2 proof, 700 milliliters, that's 60.6 ABV. It's kind of cool. You got this bottle already? Has this really been released?
It has just came out. Apparently, it's only rolling out in a few states. We're in Illinois and lucky enough to get this. So we'll go ahead and check it out. Really liked last year's. Last year's was in the running for one of our bottles of the year. Didn't make it, but it was there in the running because it was a very good bottle.
Oh, it was in the running. It got nominated. What we thought was one of the best 20 or so bottles. It was.
This one's
really
a little
good.
lower proof. They are pricier, running in at $150-ish or so.
I did hear a rumor that Sam's Club or Costco, one of those big retailers, had gotten this.
I'm sure at some point they'll all get them. And unless they're going to sponsor us, I'm not going to give them any props.
Yeah. Well, I imagine there's probably at least 25,000, 30,000 bottles of this produced every year.
Oh yeah, there's a decent amount, I would say. Yeah. I don't know the exact amount that they make, but they do grab a good amount of these barrels. It is batched, so
I'm not getting any ethanol on the nose.
It's not as pronounced of a nose as last year's, from what I remember.
Yeah, I agree. Like when I smell it, like I feel like the Brown-Forman profile is there, but it's not near as punchy or distinct.
It's not a bad nose, but it's just not hitting like it has before.
Well, last year we didn't even think twice about putting it into bottle of the year contention, because last year you smelled it and you instantly got this, and this, and you're like, all right. But this one, like, I feel like I'm getting those same flavors or notes, but
they're very muted. Like
it's subdued.
You have to dig deep to get the notes on this. There's just not a whole lot jumping out. Maybe we just need more in the glass. Get it a little closer. I mean, you get some of the, it's bourbon, but I'm not getting any of the classic Brown-Forman notes. There's no banana here.
But I do feel like I get Brown-Forman undertones.
Yeah, maybe a little. I mean, I'm getting some brown sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just rolled it in the glass.
Maybe kind of a creaminess.
Mm-hmm. Rolling it in the glass and going, the top half of the glass, I do get the brown sugar. I get the.
You know where I'm going to roll this? I'm going to roll this on my tongue.
That's a great idea. I always heard you like rolling things on the tongue. I missed that banana note.
There is a hint of it on the tip of the palate for me. Hint of that banana.
Yep.
Then immediately goes into like a caramel vanilla along the sides and a bit of that oak spice in the back.
And the proof with the oak. But it's not offensive.
It is not offensive. It's actually adding to the finish a little bit, still kind of going a little bit.
What I remember compared to last year's bottle, like last year's bottle and the finish got a little proofy. This is not proofy at all.
This is not proofy at all. In fact, it's actually got really good flavors.
Mm-hmm. Like last year's, I felt drank its proof. This year's, I feel drinks under its proof.
I'm getting some of that, just an into banana, but there's some chocolate there.
Yeah.
It's
darker.
I'm getting a little bit of the, it's a little bit of like a a banana split sundae, like a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of that banana smothered in some chocolate sauce.
I get the vanilla, a titch of the banana, and
Oh,
then
the banana is
the
by far the lowest of it.
yeah,
The chocolate
and the
is
chocolate
the dominant one.
the chocolate goes with the proof and the finish and a little bit of wood. And I
Yeah.
get it in my, it's more my aftertaste. It kind of for me.
I might need a little bit more just to check it out.
Ooh, hey, Rod. Keep the whiskey flowing. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, hey, you want some more?
Just a nip. Just a nip. A mark nip. Right.
You know what would be good? Let's give this bottle a score.
Gonna be really hard. So this year, I'm being really hard on my scores, right? Last year, we did our top 20, and there were so many nines. And then we got to the top 10, and we barely handed out any nines. And I'm gonna kind of keep that theme going. So I'm gonna be tough.
Okay.
I'll give it a 7-7. Like
7-7.
I told you I was gonna be really, really harsh. Like I do like this. Like 8 was the I'll drink it twice on Sunday. Look, 7-7 means there isn't a day of the week I wouldn't like drinking this. I think it's really good. I think it's good. It's really, really good. Do I think it's exceptional? Not quite. No, I don't.
I'm going to give it an 8-3. I think it's what it does well. I think it's a lot better on the palate than it is on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
On the nose, it would probably go into the maybe the low 7s, but I do like the palate. So I'm going to go 8-3. I think it's good. Not great, but I still think this is one that I might reserve for my whiskey peoples, not just my friends that might enjoy a whiskey.
It's $150-ish bottle of whiskey.
It's not about the cost. It's about whether you're going to enjoy it or not.
It's really good.
But there's one way to find out exactly how good it is.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's see how it compares to last year. I mean, this was the bottle that got put in for Whiskey of the Year, so maybe this will change our minds. Maybe this will be
I'd like me some of this.
better or worse.
Oh, what? You ain't got enough in yours?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I do agree that you tend to generally drink a little bit quicker than I do.
This is a little bit higher proof, 124.7. Again, we really enjoyed this bottle last year, so we'll compare it.
I mean, 2023, it's not that much lower.
Again, I only share this with the special people.
Huh. I feel privileged and honored.
And those special people are our subscribers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right off the nose, it's just, this is Brown-Forman Jack Daniel's profile. I mean, it just jumps at you.
It definitely is a much better nose. You get it right there.
You get the brown sugar, you get the banana, there's a nut. The nose on this.
I mean, in the nose
really
battle, that
good.
definitely wins.
Yeah, hands down.
Although the more I go back to this, the more I'm enjoying it.
It's still muted.
It is not as in your face as this one is.
Yeah, it's not as pungent. It's not. It's there. Like the 2023, it's there.
Oh yeah.
The flavor's really there. But there's a titch of ethanol on the back end.
And I think that's what held it back last year in our best of rankings. But damn, look at the legs on that girl.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
She's real leggy glancing down my glass. It is thicker. It's more viscous. It's really, really lasting on the palate. Like it's still going. I don't remember this one causing me to do my little monologue that, I'm yapping and it's still going. This didn't cause me to do that. This, The 2023 lasts. Yeah, it lasts.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's what I would say. 2024, way more drinkable. A good representation. 2023, little more bourbon connoisseur.
You get a little more of that heat. This is going to be. It drinks every bit of its proof.
Mm-hmm.
This one does not drink its proof. This one drinks below its proof.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can get that. This one definitely packs a little bit more flavor. Not a little bit, a decent amount more flavor. This one, yeah. I am super glad I got this bottle. I am glad I got this bottle.
Yeah.
And the main reason I wanted this bottle was because of how good this was. So, am I a little disappointed by it? Sure. Is it still a good bourbon? Yes, but it's not 2023.
The noses are night and day difference, and the palate, from a flavor perspective, is pretty significant. Look, 2024, really easy drinking, 121 proof. It's a good pour, really good pour. 2023, brown Foreman flavor profile, but she's gonna punch you a little.
And that's our review of Woodford Batch Proof. Hope you like it. Please give us a like. Really helps with the channel. The YouTube algorithm really likes those likes. And feel free to subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps us out a lot. And as always,
don't forget to keep the whiskey flowing.
And have a great night.